Hey guys, we are live. Today is February the 27th, 2019. Sorry we haven't made a video in a little while. It has been raining and raining and raining and cold, and there's just not a whole lot to do outside when it's raining and cold.
Well, we've had some nice days, but we put my mom in the nursing home on February the 1st, so we've had some adjustments to that, and after taking care of her nonstop since before Thanksgiving, John and I, we couldn't leave together. We couldn't go to town anymore. One of us had to stay here with Mom, and so we were just exhausted. It was up every 4 hours, giving her medication and everything. So we've had a little bit of a break. It was pretty stressful deciding to put her in a nursing home. In the area we are, we don't have a lot of choices, but luckily, I mean, they're all full. All nursing homes here are pretty much full because one closed, one was damaged by a tornado. So we were very fortunate to get her in. We weren't expecting to get her in that soon, but we did. And it's made a world of difference for John and I. And I've kind of just been a big blob for this last 3-week period. Haven't really wanted to do too much. And now I'm finally back in the swing of things. One, Valentine's Day's come and gone, and that's when most birds and stuff start mating, and our birds have been no different. So the turkey and the geese are getting ready to go into full mating action. And that means we can't leave the turkeys and the geese together anymore. They were just in our hoop house over here. Now John and I are building at the end of all that. You see a new coop that we're putting together with the hog panels. And that's going to be for the turkeys. Then the geese are going to move back into the little one that they had before, because when Red is sitting on her nest, Earl becomes very possessive and protective. So we're going to get the geese moved there. The ducks that are in that, which are baby ducks from last June, are going to move into just the hoop area. We'll keep the chickens in the chicken coop. And since I have 2 drakes, it's kind of hard to put all my ducks together, so I'll leave my other ducks, my original ducks, in their little house for right now. But we're going to get that taken care of, and then I'm going to move on to doing some upholstery, recovering some things inside the house, and finally get to mud and taking. John will be happy with that. I'm going to put Venetian plaster on some of my walls in there, and we'll show you that. And what else has been going on?
We got the front canopy done.
Oh yeah, John did the canopy. We still have to get, he's gonna expand it out over the windows on either side. Hopefully today. This weekend, right now, it's 60 degrees outside. This weekend, I think the high is like 27 and the low's 15, and we're supposed to have snow flurries, so it's going to be a whole change again. Back to more wet, and I didn't think our Ozark ground could get muddy, but we've been covered in mud. It's almost like springtime, not wintertime here. And John did get the septic line leveled going to the tank, and yesterday him and a friend got the tank positioned, dug out a little bit more, and positioned down below. We need to get the gravel to put underneath the tank, and also to put down the line for the lateral line for the septic. And then hopefully, you know, we've been here since November 11th, and we've just been using the porta potty. So it would be very nice to not have to use the porta potty anymore. I've gone back and forth wondering if I should have just done a composting toilet. We did this because Mom was going to be living with us, and she wasn't fond of the idea of a composting toilet. But since she's gone, we've already done all this work. So I don't know, honey. How would you feel if I said, let's just go back to a composting toilet?
I don't think so. Not after all this work.
So we'll just go ahead with the original plan. It seems kind of wasteful, but especially in the middle of the summer when our water runs dry. Hopefully this year we'll be able to, early summer, put in a well. Hey, Tom, don't bother. Come here, Bella, come here. We'll be able to put in a well so that we won't have to run to get our water if things start drying up. But
it'll be really nice to not have to come out of the house and walk over here and have to open the top port of that and to drop your poo into the tank. I mean, I did put a port on there for a secondary project or the roundhouse, but that's kind of getting old. I had to actually have that pumped out the other day. I did that with my other pump that I just got. So that's going to be good to not have to do anymore. But, you know, it's fine. It's not a big deal.
so we're still here. We'll start posting again this year. This year, we're going to have a garden. I'm going to get my raised beds going over there. They're going to be hugel beds, raised up about a foot, 4 foot by 12 foot. Then I'll have the 3 hog panels hooped over so I can build a hoop house in the winter and make our own salad stuff and also greens and stuff for the ducks and the turkeys and the geese mainly since they're vegetarian. But we'll get our garden going this year. We did plant our 4 blueberry bushes finally. We'll have updates on all of that and keep you informed. We are back. We are excited, and I'll show you the progress on the inside of the house too.
Once we get it cleaned up a little bit.
We'll clean it up. We're moving things around in the mudroom. We're just getting organized. It's been really, really difficult. This last year, taking care of Mom really slowed everything down, other than John doing the building, us doing the building. He did most of the building. But
Sure is nice to be out of the trailer, though.
yeah, it really is.
Still having condensation issues somewhat when it gets really cold. But we're in the works of, you know, getting a masonry heater with some people.
Yeah, we'll get the heater going that uses less wood, has thermal mass, heats up the house, keeps it warm, and that'll be nice. But as you all know, well, most of you probably do know, how expensive chimney piping is.
No, I had no idea until I started checking. It was unbelievable.
So it's pretty expensive, and that's another thing that slowed us down, because we do have a wood-burning stove, but it's a good-sized wood-burning stove, and I thought it would be too much for our house.
We got the stove sitting underneath that. It's ready to come in, but we can heat the house with 1 burner. You know, one to two burners on the stove, and that thing would have been way overkill. It would heat us out of the house.
We also turn on the propane heater.
Yeah, the propane heater, and then we supplement a little bit.
So, you know. Yeah.
But dry heat would be awesome.
Yeah, dry heat's going to be really good. That's coming down the pike. We're excited about that, but right now I got to get my turkey house built so Tom and Jaja are in better condition and aren't being chased by a crazy, angry gander. And it sounds like somebody's coming, so we better go, guys. We'll be back in touch really soon, and we'll have more videos to upload with more content, with real content. And also based upon how we want to change our lives health-wise, eating-wise, start making our own food, start all that kind of stuff. There's
Awesome.
gonna be a lot to show you. Right, Tom? And Tom should be a good producer of other little baby royal Tom turkeys. That's what we're looking for.
Leave him alone. Leave it. I'm chasing the goose around. Leave it. Leave it.
Hi, Smokey Joe. Leave it. Come over here.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll catch up with you soon.